Once upon a time, in a small, cozy cottage, nestled at the edge of a vast, enchanted forest, lived a little wizard named Aurora. Aurora had twinkling eyes, a heart as pure as snow, and a magic wand that sparkled like a million stars. Every night, before drifting off to sleep, Aurora would often sneak out of her window and fly over the forest. The forest was a magical place, filled with talking trees, mischievous sprites, and wise old owls. Tonight, however, something was different. A strange, whispering wind rustled through the trees, and a mysterious darkness seemed to creep over the forest. Aurora, curious and brave, flew deeper into the woods. The wind grew louder, and the darkness thicker. Suddenly, she heard a faint cry. Following the sound, she discovered a tiny, lost fairy, her wings drooping and her light dimming. Using her wand, Aurora gently healed the fairy's wings and whispered words of comfort. As the fairy's light returned, so did the light in the forest. The whispering wind ceased, and the darkness retreated. With a grateful smile, the fairy thanked Aurora and disappeared into the night. Aurora, feeling a sense of accomplishment, flew back to her cottage, tired but happy. As she drifted off to sleep, she dreamed of the magical adventures that awaited her. The next morning, Aurora woke up to the soft chirping of birds and the sweet scent of blooming flowers. A gentle breeze carried the sweet fragrance of honeysuckle, and sunlight dappled through the cottage window, casting playful shadows on the floor. Excited for the day ahead, Aurora quickly got dressed in her favorite outfit, a flowing emerald green dress adorned with tiny twinkling stars. She grabbed her trusty magic wand, its crystal tip sparkling with promise, and skipped out the door. The village of Evermore was bustling with activity. Fairies flitted between flower petals, gnomes tended to their gardens, and a wise old dragon named Ignis soared through the sky. Aurora waved to her friends as she passed by, a warm smile on her face. Today was a special day in Evermore, the annual spring festival. The village square was transformed into a magical spectacle, with colorful stalls, delicious treats, and enchanting performances. Aurora couldn't wait to join the festivities. As she wandered through the crowd, she spotted her best friend, a mischievous sprite named Pip. Pip was dressed as a tiny knight, complete with a cardboard sword and a makeshift helmet. They laughed and played together, sharing stories and dreams. Suddenly, a loud commotion erupted from the main stage. A group of goblins had stolen the festival's main attraction, a giant, magical cake. The villagers were dismayed, their faces filled with disappointment. Aurora knew she had to help. With a determined look, she raised her wand and cast a spell. A shimmering portal appeared, leading to the Goblin Kingdom. Without hesitation, she stepped through, ready to retrieve the stolen cake. In the Goblin Kingdom, Aurora faced a series of challenges. She outsmarted a cunning Goblin King, dodged a barrage of pies, and even tamed a grumpy troll. But with her wit, courage, and a sprinkle of magic, she managed to retrieve the cake and return to Evermore. The villagers cheered as Aurora presented the cake, and the festival resumed with renewed joy. As the day drew to a close, Aurora felt a sense of satisfaction and accomplishment. She had saved the day, made new friends, and experienced the magic of Evermore. As she drifted off to sleep that night, a smile spread across her face. She couldn't wait to see what adventures awaited her tomorrow. The sun kissed the spires of the Evermore Academy, casting long shadows across the enchanted grounds. Aurora and Pip, inseparable friends, raced towards the grand entrance, eager to begin another day of magical learning. The academy was a breathtaking sight, with classrooms that floated among the clouds, a library that held the secrets of the universe, and a garden where mythical creatures roamed freely. Aurora and Pip spent their days exploring these wonders, learning ancient spells, potion making, and the art of celestial navigation. Their favorite class was herbology, where they learned to cultivate magical plants and understand their properties. They spent hours tending to their own herb gardens, coaxing life into tiny seeds and nurturing them into vibrant blooms. One day, they even discovered a rare moonflower, a plant said to grant wishes to those pure of heart. Another day they ventured into the Forbidden Forest, a place of mystery and wonder. Guided by a wise old centaur, they learned about the delicate balance of nature and the importance of respecting all creatures, no matter how small or fearsome. As the school year progressed, Aurora and Pip grew closer, their bond strengthened by shared experiences and a love for magic. They dreamed of the day when they would graduate from Evermore and embark on their own magical adventures, ready to protect the enchanted world and spread joy wherever they went. Aurora and Pip's days at Evermore Academy were a whirlwind of magical learning. They explored a vast array of subjects, from the intricate art of spellcasting to the ancient wisdom of celestial bodies. In Charms class, they learned to imbue objects with magical properties, turning ordinary quills into instruments of colorful expression. Transfiguration class allowed them to manipulate the form of objects, transforming teacups into playful creatures and pebbles into shimmering jewels. Divination class delved into the mystical realm of prediction, teaching them to interpret celestial signs and commune with spirits. And in the crucial defense against the dark arts class, they honed their skills in combat, learning to ward off evil and protect the innocent. Perhaps the most challenging class was potion making. The potions classroom was a cauldron of possibilities, filled with exotic ingredients and bubbling concoctions. Precision was key, as a single mistake could lead to disastrous results. Yet, Aurora and Pip embraced the challenge, eager to master the art of potion brewing. As they progressed through their studies, Aurora and Pip grew in knowledge and confidence. They knew that their education at Evermore Academy would prepare them for a future filled with adventure and magic. Beyond the bustling streets of Evermore, a hidden world existed, shrouded in mystery and magic. The Goblin Kingdom, a realm of subterranean tunnels and glittering caverns, was a place of both wonder and danger. Aurora and Pip, ever curious, ventured into this hidden world, guided by a secret map and a mischievous sprite named Flicker. The Goblin Kingdom was a labyrinth of tunnels, each leading to a different surprise. They encountered goblin blacksmiths, crafting weapons of incredible power, and goblin chefs, concocting dishes that tantalized the taste buds. They even met a wise old goblin king who shared tales of ancient magic and the secrets of the universe. The Forbidden Forest, a place of enchantment and peril, was another favorite haunt of Aurora and Pip. With its towering trees, mysterious creatures, and hidden pathways, it was a perfect place for adventure. They once stumbled upon a clearing where a group of fairies were dancing beneath the moonlight. The fairies, grateful for their presence, shared secrets of the forest and taught them a powerful spell of nature's healing. One day, a dark cloud descended upon the forest, casting a shadow over the land. A powerful sorcerer, seeking to control the magic of the forest, had emerged from the shadows. Aurora and Pip, along with their friends, united to confront the sorcerer. They fought with courage and skill, using their magic to protect the forest and its inhabitants. King Street, the heart of Evermore, was a vibrant tapestry of magical shops, each more enchanting than the last. Aurora and Pip loved to explore its winding lanes, marveling at the treasures hidden within. The Spellbinder's Emporium was a treasure trove of magical artifacts. Shelves lined with wands of every color and size, each imbued with unique properties. There were also potion kits for budding alchemists and enchanted compasses to guide lost travelers. Next door was the Dreamweaver's Den, a shop filled with ethereal fabrics and dream catchers. The shopkeeper, a kind old woman named Willow, could weave dreams into reality, creating personalized dream pillows and enchanted tapestries. The Enchanted Apothecary was a place of wonder, filled with vials of glowing potions and mysterious herbs. The apothecary, a wise old gnome named Alaric, could concoct remedies for any ailment, from a common cold to a dragon's bite. One of Aurora and Pip's favorite shops was the Curious Curiosities. This shop was filled with peculiar objects, from talking teacups to self-writing quills. The owner, a mischievous sprite named Flitwick, loved to share stories about the history of each item. The Curious Curiosities shop was a whimsical wonderland, overflowing with peculiar objects and hidden treasures. Its owner, Flitwick, was a sprightly creature with twinkling eyes and a mischievous grin. He was always dressed in a mismatched outfit, often sporting a top hat that was far too large for his tiny frame. Flitwick had a knack for finding the most extraordinary items. He'd scour the farthest corners of the magical realm, bargaining with goblins, charming dragons, and outsmarting mischievous sprites. His shop was a testament to his adventures, filled with relics from ancient civilizations, enchanted artifacts, and bizarre creatures. One could find anything from a talking teacup that dispensed fortune cookie fortunes to a self-writing quill that penned epic poems. There were snoozing snarks, giggling gremlins, and even a grumpy troll that served as a doorstop. "Flitwick!" Aurora and Pip exclaimed, their eyes wide with excitement as they burst into the Curious Curiosities shop. Flitwick, the shop's eccentric owner, looked up from his latest acquisition, a peculiar hourglass that shimmered with iridescent sands. "Ah, the dynamic duo," he chuckled, his eyes twinkling with amusement. "What brings you two to my humble shop today?" "We need your help, Flitwick," Aurora said, her voice filled with urgency. "We can't decide between these two items." She held up a shimmering crystal ball and a tiny enchanted hourglass. "Oh, A classic dilemma, Flitwick mused, stroking his chin. Crystal of clairvoyance or the hourglass of eternal time. Both are quite extraordinary, I must say. Pip piped up, but which one should we choose? Flitwick chuckled. Well, that's the beauty of it, isn't it? Each item has its own unique magic. The crystal of clairvoyance can reveal glimpses of the future, while the hourglass of eternal time can slow down or speed up the passage of time. But which one is better? Aurora persisted. Better is subjective, my dear, Flitwick replied. It depends on what you seek. If you yearn for knowledge and foresight, the crystal of clairvoyance is the way to go. If you desire control over time, then the hourglass of eternal time is your answer. After much deliberation, Aurora and Pip finally made their decision. They chose the crystal of clairvoyance, eager to explore the mysteries of the future. With the crystal of clairvoyance in their possession, Aurora and Pip couldn't resist the temptation to peek into the future. They spent countless hours gazing into the shimmering orb, fascinated by the glimpses of what was to come. At first, they used the crystal responsibly, learning about upcoming events and preparing for challenges. However, as their curiosity grew, they began to delve deeper into the future, seeking answers to every question. They saw themselves acing their exams, winning potion-making competitions, and even becoming renowned heroes. But their newfound knowledge soon led to trouble. In their excitement, they shared their visions with their classmates, revealing the outcomes of upcoming tests and quizzes. While their intentions were good, their actions disrupted the learning process and angered their teachers. Professor Willow, the stern but wise potions master, was particularly displeased. Using the future to gain an unfair advantage is not the way of a true wizard, he scolded them. True magic comes from hard work, dedication, and a pure heart. Professor Willow, with a stern expression, confiscated the crystal of clairvoyance. This powerful artifact is not to be used for personal gain, he said, his voice firm. It's a tool for learning, not a cheat. Aurora and Pip felt a pang of regret. They had learned a valuable lesson about the misuse of magic. As punishment, they were assigned extra potion brewing duties and forbidden from using any magical devices for a week. However, Professor Willow, despite his stern exterior, had a soft heart. He knew that Aurora and Pip were good-hearted students who had simply made a mistake. As a gesture of forgiveness, he presented them with a unique magical item. A pair of wisdom stones. These stones, imbued with ancient magic, could grant the wearer wisdom, clarity, and a deeper understanding of the world. When worn, the stones would help Aurora and Pip make wise decisions, avoid impulsive actions, and maintain a positive outlook. With the wisdom stones, Aurora and Pip felt a renewed sense of purpose. They were determined to use their magic for good, to help others, and to live a life filled with joy and wonder. The next morning, Aurora woke up feeling refreshed and renewed. She slipped on the wisdom stones, feeling a surge of clarity and peace. The world seemed brighter, the birds sung sweeter, and the air filled with a magical aura. With Pip by her side, they ventured into the school's enchanted gardens. The garden was a riot of colors, with flowers that bloomed in hues of rainbow and trees that bore fruit of every imaginable flavor. As they wandered through the paths, they encountered a variety of magical creatures. A family of mischievous sprites played hide and seek among the flower beds, while a wise old owl perched on a branch, observing their every move. Aurora and Pip shared the wisdom stones with their friends, allowing them to experience the magic of the garden on a deeper level. Together, they learned about the properties of different plants, the language of flowers, and the art of cultivating magical herbs. With the help of the wisdom stones, they were able to identify rare plants, understand their healing properties, and even communicate with the garden's spirits. The garden, once a place of simple beauty, now became a source of knowledge and inspiration. The sun dappled through the canopy of ancient trees, casting dancing shadows on the forest floor. Aurora and Pip, their faces lit by the warm glow of the wisdom stones, wandered through the enchanted garden. Each step they took, each breath they breathed, was filled with a sense of wonder and peace. A mischievous sprite, named Twinkle, flitted by, her laughter echoing through the air. "Hey, you two," she chirped. "Come join us." She led them to a secret clearing, where a group of sprites were gathered around a tiny glowing mushroom. "We're having a potion-making contest," Twinkle exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "The winner gets a prize, a year's supply of fairy cakes." Aurora and Pip, eager to join the fun, gathered around the mushroom. They learned about the properties of various herbs and flowers, the precise measurements, and the correct incantations. With the guidance of the wisdom stones, they concocted a potion that shimmered with iridescent hues and emitted a soothing fragrance. As the contest drew to a close, the sprites gathered around to taste the potions. Each sip was a burst of flavor and magic. When it was time for the judging, the judges were amazed by Aurora and Pip's potion. It not only tasted delicious but also had the power to heal minor wounds and lift spirits. The following day, Aurora and Pip found themselves in the heart of the Forbidden Forest. This ancient woodland, cloaked in an ethereal mist, was a place of mystery and enchantment. With the guidance of the wisdom stones, they navigated the winding paths, their senses heightened to the sights and sounds of the forest. They encountered a wise old owl, perched on a gnarled branch. The owl, with its knowing eyes, shared tales of ancient magic and the secrets of the forest. It spoke of a hidden glade where a rare flower bloomed, capable of granting wishes. Intrigued, Aurora and Pip followed the owl's directions. After a perilous journey, they stumbled upon the hidden glade. There, bathed in moonlight, was the wishflower, its petals glowing with ethereal light. As they approached the flower, they felt a surge of energy, a connection. They closed their eyes and made a wish to become the greatest wizards of their time, using their powers to help others. The following day, Aurora and Pip found themselves in the heart of the Forbidden Forest again. This ancient woodland, cloaked in an ethereal mist, was a place of mystery and enchantment. With the guidance of the wisdom stones, they navigated the winding paths, their senses heightened to the sights and sounds of the forest. They encountered a wise old owl, perched on a gnarled branch. The owl, with its knowing eyes, shared tales of ancient magic and the secrets of the forest. It spoke of a hidden glade where a rare flower bloomed, capable of granting wishes. Intrigued, Aurora and Pip followed the owl's directions. After a perilous journey, they stumbled upon the hidden glade. There, bathed in moonlight, was the wishflower, its petals glowing with ethereal light. As they approached the flower, they felt a surge of energy, a connection. They closed their eyes and made a wish to become the greatest wizards of their time, using their powers to help others. With renewed determination, they left the forest, ready to face the challenges that lay ahead. They knew that with the guidance of the wisdom stones and the support of their friends, they could achieve anything. They stumbled upon a hidden clearing where a majestic ancient tree stood. Its roots delved deep into the earth, and its branches reached towards the heavens. As they approached, the tree seemed to hum with ancient power. The wisdom stones pulsed with energy, resonating with the tree's ancient wisdom. A gentle voice, like the rustling of leaves, spoke to them. "Young ones," it said, "you have come far." It was the spirit of the forest, a benevolent entity that guarded the secrets of the woods. The spirit revealed to them a hidden cave where a powerful artifact lay dormant. This artifact, a relic of an ancient civilization, could amplify their magical abilities and protect the forest from harm. With renewed determination, Aurora and Pip ventured into the cave. The air was thick with the scent of decay and the sound of dripping water. As they delved deeper, they faced a series of trials, testing their courage, wit, and magical prowess. Finally, they reached the heart of the cave, where the artifact lay, glowing with ethereal light. With a collective effort, they retrieved the artifact and returned to the forest's edge. As they emerged from the forest, the sun's rays bathed them in warmth. The wisdom stones, now infused with the power of the ancient artifact, glowed brighter than ever. Aurora and Pip knew that their journey had just begun, and with the guidance of their newfound power, they would continue to explore the wonders of the magical world. All of a sudden, a peculiar challenge arose within the heart of the forbidden forest. A mischievous sprite had cast a spell, causing the forest's magic to dwindle. The once vibrant hues of the foliage faded, and the creatures of the forest grew listless. Aurora, with her keen mind and strategic thinking, took on the role of the planner. She studied ancient texts and consulted with the wise old owl, deciphering the clues left behind by the mischievous sprite. She mapped out a course of action, dividing the tasks among their group. Pip, with his quick wit and nimble fingers, became the skilled problem solver. He used his knowledge of potions and enchantments to create a potent elixir designed to restore the forest's magic. As they ventured deeper into the forest, Pip's concoction proved invaluable, healing wounded creatures and revitalizing the fading flora. Together, Aurora and Pip, along with their friends, faced a series of trials. They outwitted cunning creatures, deciphered ancient riddles, and navigated perilous terrain. Through it all, their friendship and teamwork remained steadfast. Finally, they reached the heart of the problem, a gnarled ancient tree that had been corrupted by the sprite's magic. Aurora, with her powerful spells, weakened the spell's hold on the tree, while Pip, with his precise potion-making skills, created a healing elixir to restore the tree's vitality. As the tree regained its strength, the forest began to revive. The colors returned to the leaves, the creatures regained their energy, and the magic flowed once more. Aurora and Pip, having overcome the challenge, emerged as heroes, their names whispered among the trees. The challenge posed by the mischievous sprite was a formidable one. The once vibrant forest was now a muted canvas devoid of its usual magic. The usually lively creatures were subdued, their spirits dampened by the fading enchantment. Aurora and Pip, determined to restore the forest's vitality, delved deep into its heart. Guided by the wisdom stones, they discovered a hidden glade where a rare species of luminescent flower, the starbloom, grew. Legend had it that the starbloom possessed the power to revitalize even the most desolate of places. However, the starbloom was guarded by a formidable creature, a guardian dragon known as Ignis. Ignis, though fearsome in appearance, was a wise and benevolent creature. He tested Aurora and Pip's worthiness, presenting them with a series of riddles and challenges. With the help of their friends, Aurora and Pip successfully navigated the trials. Impressed by their courage and ingenuity, Ignis bestowed upon them a single starbloom. As they returned to the heart of the forest, the starbloom's luminescence grew, dispelling the darkness and revitalizing the land. The forest once again was filled with life. The creatures rejoiced, the trees swayed with renewed vigor, and the magic flowed freely. Aurora and Pip, standing amidst the restored beauty, felt a sense of accomplishment and pride. They had not only saved the forest, but had also strengthened their bond of friendship.